Hello, this is Jones1095. Today I'll be doing a video that I have never done before. I will be doing a video on how to make a PVC air cannon. This is a medium air cannon, not that big. I like it small because I use these in Airsoft Wars. Which I have a lot lately because my friend moved, DibTrip90, out to a place where there's a lot of forest area, and I go there basically every weekend. It's under $40, including the glue and the primer and everything you'll need. One of the main things you'll need is plumbers. I'm pretty sure it's no, it's not epoxy. Epoxy works very good. I find plumber's pipe thread sealant works very good too. It's Rector Seal or whatever. Right there. Get all this at Home Depot, by the way, apart from the bike inner tube. You can get it from my one-year-old bikes. This is Odie PVC cement. Purple primer right here. I really don't know what purple primer does. I've never used it. But all I know is this works very, very good. You can get it in like a little 2-pack. You could buy these individually for just under $5, but this is $5 itself for buying 2 small ones. And you won't need a lot of glue at all. You only need to glue 2 to 3 things. Now I'll start by showing you how to do the back part. You have to make sure this is schedule 40, or else this will literally explode depending on the PSI you have it at. Schedule 40, it'll say where my finger is SCH 40, which means schedule 40, which means it's PSI rated. I don't know exactly. Oh, it says right here. Pressure rated at 450 psi, pounds per square inch. Now, how to make this is simple. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. You'll need to buy, not a whole stick, but Home Depot has these in little side lots. You'll find them. They're like right next to the huge sticks, like 16-foot long sticks PVC. They have little, about 2.5 feet cut, or actually just 2 feet PVC pipe right here. I never cut anything on this. I just glued it right together because it was actually the size I wanted. I was going for 18 inches, but 24 inches isn't bad. Plus the longer barrel means longer range and shorter spread for BBs. Now, you'll want to buy 2 end caps. I have my other one over there. I don't want to run over and get it. One if you mess up, but luckily I didn't mess up, so I just kept this on. This is a bike pump thing right here from one of my old bikes. I took it out of the inner tube. What you're going to do is when you pull it out, you don't want to cut only this out. You want to leave rubber behind it so you can have somewhere to put this. That's where this will come in handy, the epoxy, which is what you should get. I screwed up and got something that didn't dry, but luckily it still works. But you'll still have a lot of problems with me getting. I just got it working yesterday after 2 weeks of it sitting in my garage. It's working fine, perfectly now. I launched a wooden dowel down my whole street. Shows you the power of this. You'll need a 1-inch ball valve. Some people, I've seen one video where some guy hits it with a shoe, like to open it, because it is pretty hard to. That's what a ball valve does. It's kind of hard to, but I find if you hold it close to your shoulder and just flip your wrist like that, it's not that hard. Or you could just put some grease in there, or oil, whatever, lubricant you want. I don't think I'm basically 100% sure it doesn't screw up the airtight seal, but if it does, well, you've made a mistake. But I haven't tried it because I haven't need to. used to this. He'll get used to it after a while. And for drilling this hole, you don't want to eyeball it. You want to start with your smallest drill bit and drill your way up, because if you screw up, that's half the reason you want to buy the second end cap. But if you screw up, this will just shoot out. You want to make it just big enough to where this fits in. So, yeah. Oh yeah, if you notice, I don't have a PSI gauge on here. I don't have one because I don't use an air compressor for airsoft. I want it to be portable, so can't bring an air compressor with you. I use a pump with the PSI gauge. This goes up to 160 PSI, which is what I fill it up to every time. Basically, by the way, if you do buy this pump, it's kind of hard to figure out. It's a Schwinn, I don't know, Schwinn Deluxe, whatever. This isn't locked right now. It's not airtight. Now it's locked. When it's on your bike, it locks like that. It locks the opposite way as other bike pumps. So half the problems with my air cannon have been because of this, because I thought the air cannon was leaking, but it's actually this because it wasn't locked. Now I'll show you an indoor shooting test. I'm shooting paper towels, not wood, because it would blow out my windows. It's not that hard to pump up. Just take your pump, close the ball valve all the way, and then make sure your pump has a lot of surface area on the bottom. For airsofters, if you're using it in the field and it's muddy, so it won't sink into the mud. Now pump it up. Damn it. This pump is so hard to get used to. Okay. This is half the problems that I've been having with this. Not with the gun, it's with the pump. Okay, now I got it working. Okay, it's 160 PSI. Probably just heard a lot of air shooting. That was all the air built up in the hose of the pump. Nothing shot out of this. Is at 160 PSI. Look, nothing's leaking. You can move it around, nothing's gonna come out. I wouldn't recommend moving it around because you might screw up the seal on it. Well, you will screw up the seal on it. You will screw up the seal on it after a while. Now, I'll show you what the paper towels do. I made basically confetti, so it'll look cool. And I'm only doing one shot, not two. There you go. Make sure you can see it. It's pretty cool, not loud, not silent at all. So if you're really bored in the night and you don't want, and you want to shoot your air cannon, don't, because it will wake your parents up. But if you live on your own, it doesn't matter. And, or, you could just take an empty water bottle and shoot it. You just squeeze it, do that. So yeah, this pump's pretty good. It pumps up really fast. And this air cannon is amazing. I haven't spray painted it because right now it's winter. Actually, it's not, it just turned spring. But for snow, and I expect to have problems with this, but so far I haven't had any, apart from the pump, obviously. So that's basically it for this awesome homemade air cannon. By the way, I already told you this, but I'm gonna tell you again. I launched a wooden dowel, 1-inch wooden dowel, a whole block. So you want to make one of these, because it's very fun. And that's basically it. Hope you liked it. This is Jones 95. Please comment and subscribe.